I spent my entire life hiding, only to grow up to find out that I actually need to show myself to achieve whatever I want to achieve. How was I hiding? How was I hiding? It is oh gosh, I'm so scared. I don't know why I'm scared. Yeah. I literally like spent my entire life hiding, only to grow up to find out that I can't hide to achieve the life that I want or the goals that I want. How was I hiding? How was I hiding? I don't know how to make eye contact with this camera, forgive me. So how was I hiding? When I was growing up, I saw that they are beautiful children, right? Like we're beautiful, and essentially the men try to speak to you. I saw them like going after my friends, blah blah blah. I'm like, I don't have the energy for all these conversations right now. From a young age, I started thinking about how to, become better in my life, to grow responsibly, how to actually put my life into good use. Like from a very young age, I started thinking of growth, how to become a better person. So I was like, Omo, this kind of conditioning, try to explain why I cannot be your girlfriend, blah blah blah, it's not my thing. So I started dressing in a very uninteresting way. I essentially started dressing like a child. Like I dressed very, very uninteresting child. I didn't even try to, yeah. But that does not mean I was like also doing other activities, singing in the church, doing all of every other thing. But when it comes to dressing in a way that is, that makes you look good or beautiful, but sometimes, once in a while, but on a regular day, you won't see me. But when I'm going to church, I dress nice and all of that. But yeah, only to grow up to find out that you actually need to dress well every day. You actually need to present yourself. For the career you're building, you need to, you need to present yourself. You need to dress. You need to look good. The first impression matters. And I didn't realize this until I started pursuing my bodily career. First impression matters. Everyone was saying, for me, I don't usually talk unless I need to talk. Unless, if you see me talking, it's me defending myself or it's me standing up for myself. No matter how quiet I am, do not think that you can intimidate me. That cannot happen, right? But one of the things this career is teaching me, you need to dress well all the time. You need to look good. You need to present yourself well. And you need to properly communicate with people. And that's a very difficult thing to do as someone who has spent their entire life trying to make themselves very uninteresting, because I do not have strength for those kind of conversations to say, oh, you like me or you don't like me. Actually, like, you can imagine, I'm always excited when people say, oh, she's so skinny, she's too skinny, because it's like you're saying you don't find me attractive, you don't find me interesting. So now I can go about my life freely and exciting. So for me, when people say, oh, she no get nyash or she does not have nyash, bum bum, I'm like, good, this one does not like me, I like it like that. But coming into an industry where people actually need to like you to book you, I'm like, how do I bring myself together again? How do I start to show my personality? Right, I don't even know what my personality is. I don't know if I have a personality. I just exist. I don't even know if I'm an introvert, but I like people's company. I like hanging out with friends. I like going out. I'm just starting in this way, in a very natural, casual way, because I don't want the pressure. If you look at my page, you see I changed my username, obviously. And also these videos, I'm not editing it. It's going to be natural. And you're gonna see all my gestures, because I'm also trying to find my personality. What is my personality? My sisters tell me I talk a lot, that maybe I should start a podcast because I talk a lot. I'm like, okay. For some people, I don't talk a lot. I don't even talk at all. You see the dynamics, the personality dynamics there. But it's like, outside of modeling, I'm also in tech. You need to sell yourself. You need to speak like someone who understands what they are doing. And that's essentially what I'm trying to do, like what I'm trying to learn. And you see from my username, still becoming with Oninechi. And yeah, I'm just excited for my life. That's a lie. Well, we'll go into me more like as we proceed with this conversation. It can be daily, it can be anytime. Like I don't want any pressure in it, and but once a week I will pop up, but I don't want to put any pressure in it. I just want it like just do it. I also found out that when things start to feel like too much burden, too much obligations, I tend to leave it. Not like an obligation where I can't handle my own responsibility. No, an obligation where it seems like I'm performing to please. But I think when it comes to modeling, is you're a performer, so you're actually performing to please. But I'm trying to find a line where I actually exist authentically without essentially being performing to please. Like you have to accept my performance the way it comes, and it needs to be pleasing, but not because I'm trying to please you, but because I'm doing it authentically and being myself while doing it. And it got to a point where I didn't believe that when you're yourself that you can even achieve anything, because you see where you when you just show up is not enough and you try to essentially make yourself more interested. I think for me that was how I felt. Like I said, I grew up trying to hide myself, trying to make myself very uninteresting, because I don't have energy for any conversations that will lead to, oh, I'm interested in you, blah 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 blah. But now growing up is beyond just people being interested in you for relationships. It's people being interested in you for what you do, for your craft, for the businesses you do, for your career path. And you need to present yourself. You need to actually accommodate that. So I'm learning, I'm growing, and yeah, be on this journey with me. What else do I have to say? Do I have any other thing to say for this particular video? Let's see. No, I don't have any other thing. There's nothing coming in, no thoughts, but this is essentially to share my thoughts with you. This is essentially to just be there, to learn more of myself. Honestly, every day I question myself. Like I'm someone who questions everything. Like I question everything to the point that it feels like I complain too much, because when I come in a place, I don't just accept what is presented to me. I try to question, okay, why are we doing this? Why are you telling me to do this? And yeah, I question myself a lot. I try to learn more of myself every day, and I think I've grown from, not even I think, I know I've grown from who I used to be, and essentially evolved. Not that I changed, but I evolved. And growth is a process, and I don't identify as anything, because I think identity, I saw that quote somewhere. Identity is evolving, constantly evolving. You can't say I'm one thing. I'm not one thing. And I also don't have one interest. Like I'm a very curious person, and I like to learn new things. I like to explore. Funny enough, I love to meet new people. I love to have conversations with people. But because I don't, sometimes I'm like, what do I even say? Well, you just need to say anything, like literally anything. And especially now, I just start to, just open myself up more to, learning of people, getting to know new people and just connecting with people generally. But when I started, I was like, I don't know what to say to this one. And when you talk about, their life, I can't relate. I don't understand. I've not been there before. But not being there is one of the reasons that these conversations make sense, because then you get to ask questions and all of that. Yeah, I'm not someone who is scared of not knowing anything. Like, it can be the most basic thing now, and I will tell you I don't know it. As long as you're willing to teach me, I'm willing to learn. Like, I'm not shy to say that I don't know something. I'm always like openly, yeah, I don't know it. Yeah, what can you do to help me like understand this? I think this thing is too close, is it? Can't see my hand gestures. But yeah, I think as I continue in this journey of, talking to you, talking to my camera, I think I will used to it. Not that I'm not used to it. I love the sound of my own voice. I love listening to myself talk, and that's why I tend to talk a lot in person. And that's also why I'm doing this, because I need to learn more of myself and allow myself that expression. Like that expression, the idea of this is to express myself, like to express myself. I also feel like I have a nice personality, but I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I need to find out. Am I a fun person? I don't know. Am I I don't even know. Literally, I don't know. But these days I try to talk to people more. Yeah. But I'm very opinionate. I have a lot of opinions. Like, I don't just, like I said, I don't just accept anything. I'll think about it. I'm like, are you sure? I'll ask questions around it. I'm like, no, I don't just accept what I'm given. I ask questions. Yeah. See you on the next one. I'm excited. I don't know. Hopefully. Yeah, I failed a lot in public. Yo, I deleted my LinkedIn account because oh, there was a lot of unfinished projects on that LinkedIn. I had to start a new one. And now this one, I'm building more connections now in this new one. And I've also started new exciting things, which I will tell you as we proceed on this journey of becoming. And you see, I'm trying to wrap up the video, but I'm already talking. Yeah. I'm excited. You can tell. I'm trying to make myself feel comfortable, to feel like this is a safe space where I can just come, share my thoughts, share whatever I'm thinking, share whatever is mine, and just be happy and express myself as a being. It's one life. I mean, I need to live it. I need to be myself in it, and I need to explore every possibilities there is for me. Like I cannot do this life unfinished. I don't do unfinished business. I need to finish every business, explore every part of my creativity, and become whatever this creativity is leading me to become. Yeah, that's what we're gonna be exploring. We're exploring Onyinyechi. We're exploring creativity. We're exploring thoughts and opinions. We're exploring whatever, everything we're exploring. And I think you're gonna learn a lot from me. People tend to tell me they learn a lot from me. Like, my opinions are like one of one. Like, it's like, yeah, that's true, that's actually true. And I'm only able to give such opinions when I'm very comfortable with you. Like, if I'm not comfortable with you, I hardly give my opinions. I'm like, so I try to, yeah, my opinions are like good, top notch. And yeah, because I know, because people tell me, and I know because I know. I listen to myself, so sometimes I do. Sometimes I actually do the things I tell myself to do, and when I do them, I find out that it's actually nice. So yeah, you're gonna learn a lot from me. You're gonna learn about me, and you're gonna grow with me. See you on the next one. Bye.